Scrooge McDuck and Donald are not getting along, and Mirabel wants to fix it. And the key is gone? This is Lisa. This is Unbounded Play. Thank you for coming today. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's fix this relationship. This is Meddling Mirabel in level 7. We're gonna start our quest. So I don't know if you know, but a whole bunch of stuff went down with my family that was kind of a mess. But I got them to talk all out the issues we had, and it really brought us together, which is why I wanted to do some for the family here in the valley. But it didn't go very well. What do you mean? You might have noticed that Mr. McDuck and Donald have been arguing a lot, like my sister Isabella and I. Well, yesterday I heard them shouting at each other outside Mr. McDuck's store, and I tried to help. I don't blame you for trying to sort things out. Exactly, but it didn't actually work. See, I found with my family that if we go somewhere quiet and be honest about how we feel, then we can really get those feelings out. So I invited Donald and Mr. McDuck to come for a walk with me in the forest. I was hoping some fresh air would help calm them down and they could talk things out, but nothing went the way I hoped. They just kept talking over each other, and then Donald tripped over a tree root. He ended up in the river, and Mr. McDuck got knocked over and lost his cash register key to a raccoon. Well, that must have been a scene. Oh, they're not mad at you. It's just their relationship and really who the two of them are. Though I hope you got that all on video, because I would just love to see it. I'll talk to Scrooge and Donald. Yes, I want to talk to you. Young people these days. What are you talking about? Okay, what happened? Donald and I were having a bit of an argument, and the lad was making a scene in my shop when customers were trying to browse. Mirabel heard us and asked us to go with her on a stroll. I don't know what she was expecting, but I wager it wasn't what she got. The next thing I knew, my nephew knocked me over and fell in the river. And a raccoon ran off with my cash register key. Mirabel had the best intentions. Ugh, I don't doubt it, but I did end up with mud on my clothes and lost the cash register key. Someone has to set that nephew of mine straight. And I cannot do without my cash register key. Wow, this is a lot of drama. I got pumpkins to take care of. Okay, well, bye, Mirabel. I'm gonna go see what Donald has to say about this. Okay, Donald is down here somewhere in the meadow. Okay, there he is. Don't have a fit yet. Lisa, aw, let me guess. My Uncle Scrooge sent you. Yep, he did. He's mad because he thinks I caused a ruckus in his store, and then Mirabel tried to take us on a hike, and it all went wrong. Well, what happened? Well, Uncle Scrooge started yelling at me again, so I yelled back, and all that yelling caused a gigantic hairy monster to jump out at us. But I was super brave, and I pushed my uncle out of the way. You fought it and then fell in the river? Well, we know that Uncle Scrooge's cash register key was taken. That sure was very brave of you, Donald. I know. Your Uncle Scrooge didn't see it that way. He is mad. So yeah, we do need to get that cash register key back, but let me go check in with Mirabel. I sure hope she's still back in Scrooge's shop. I don't want to chase her down. Why do we have to fight? I miss our chats in the meadow. We're family, don't you see? Why can't you let me be me? I want to make things right. Like a brotherly bond is how. We are family, don't you see? Why can't you let me be me? I think Scrooge and Donald want to make things right. Hola! Oh, hi, Mirabel. So, how are Mr. McDuck and Donald feeling? Well, they're both just need to calm down a little. And I think we need to get the cashier key. Oh, something for the raccoons? Sure. I can feed the raccoons and find the key. I love those little critters. Me too. But I don't think everyone around here understands them. You have to be super patient. They get nervous. If they're on their hind legs, don't move or flee. You can approach them if they're sitting. I'm not very good at the critter thing. I think if you've seen my other videos, I don't have very many critters. Okay, well, if I find the key, I'm gonna bring it to Scrooge.
Again soon.
And I don't want to, like, that was weird with Donald and Scrooge. I mean, like, I can hear their thoughts. That's just so odd. All right, let's just go to the forest and find the key. And feed the critters, if at all possible. Okay, truth be told, it took me a while just to get to this point. So I didn't want to bore you with me chasing these fur balls all over. I'm just not very good at it. I'm sure there's a skill, but I don't have a whole lot of patience. I have some, but not a whole lot. So you kind of have to get them to the point, maybe just kind of standing at a certain distance, so that they're looking at you and they're standing there waiting. And then they do that, their head up and their head down, and you move when their head is down. And you see, that's my first raccoon. I don't have any other raccoons as my critters, so that's my first one. And we have to get 2 of them. We have to feed 2 of them for this quest, for the Meddling Mirabel quest. And so I'm going to get this little red, or feed him. But yeah, I was very excited that I could get both of these fed. Just fed. I could just to that point. And then of course they want more food after you feed them. They're like, "Oh, I trust you now. You can feed me." Oh, and I got a little gift. So let's do the little orb. And what kind of puzzle piece do we have? What is that? Oh, Tangled. Oh, just to have Rapunzel in the game. Someday she will come. All right, what's our little gift from our critter? Let's open it. And it is oranges, an orange motif. It's cute. Was it oranges or lemons? I don't know if my other color's off. But all right, now to find, and I did run it everywhere, all over, trying to find where this key was, because I knew it would be sparkling somewhere. But look at that. I even hovered above, kind of in the where you can move the trees and stuff, to see if I could see it sparkling. All right, so we found the key to the cash register for Scrooge. So we're gonna run down and give him back the key. He'll be so pleased, and hopefully him and Donald will be friends. They're family. They should at least, they don't have to like each other. They just need to be nice to each other, not yell at each other. Scrooge. So here's the key. It's all for you. You should be so happy. You can access your millions. Yes, that is the key. You are welcome. Well, I do my best.
Thank you kindly.
Is that it? Okay, so let's see if Mirabel is still in the house. Yes, there she is. So let's...
I have something to tell you.
Oh, we must have another task, because she doesn't have a check mark above her. So we've got something else to do.
Hey.
So how did it go with McDuck? He's very happy with his key, and he's still mad at Donald. I don't think he's happy with anybody. It's not just Donald. Ooh, family photos. Yes. Oh, a photo album. That would be lovely. Whoa, slow down. How about you find the photo and I'll make the meal and the frame. It'll give you time to find the perfect photo. That's a great idea. Maybe the frame should be themed something they both love. Well, Donald has a boat and Scrooge McDuck is a renowned adventurer, so maybe a seashell frame? I should put glass, softwood clams all together and put a frame together. Oh, red fruit pie. That sounds actually very good. Oh, thanks for the recipe. How do you get... Everybody gets these pieces of recipe from Remy. I just want the whole book. So let's craft the photo album with seashells all around it. I believe I have all of the materials. The seashell frame. And go over to furniture. There you go, seashell frame. And it's all lit up, which means I have all of the materials. Ta-da! The seashell frame is created. Now we just need to get a little bit of cooking done. So I'm going to go over to my stove here. With the recipe that Mirabel gave us, I'm going to use raspberries, some wheat, and butter. And we'll go ahead and create that. And we have red fruit pie. So we have completed those tasks, and we'll need to run back and see Mirabel and give her the red fruit pie and the seashell frame. So I think that she is still, yes, she's still here in Scrooge McDuck's shop. So I have to shove her. Go ahead and give her the frame and the red fruit pie. She's so happy. I mean, there's some other characters, like, why is Moana so unhappy? She should be happier. I don't know. I love Mirabel. She's just delightful and happy, and she's trying to work things out with Scrooge McDuck. She's having a conversation with him, but we're standing here on the stairs. Well, not even exactly. I wanted to give you this. So she's going to give him one of the frames and the red fruit pie to kind of smooth things over. It makes me sad to see you and Donald angry at each other. It makes me sad too. I don't like that they're upset with each other. Maybe this is something you and Donald can share to remind you of that family's important. That's a fine photo of the two of us, isn't it? It is. Are we still talking? I suppose you can't be mad at Donald forever. That's right. I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to get a better angle so both of them are in there. I hope the two of you enjoy the food. Oh, we will. And you're right. Family is important. They are important.
Remember, time is money.
Okay. And Mirabel got the check mark, if you're not used to that. On the quest, she gets a check mark, which means you have completed the full quest for her at level 7. With Mirabel, we will have another run through when she gets to level 10, and that'll be spectacular. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to help. A bonus. I've learned something new. Not all families are like yours. They're all different. But they all come with a tiny bit of drama. But we love them anyway, right? Bye, Mirabel. Thank you. That was a fun adventure. Well, let's hope that Donald and Scrooge McDuck can hang out in the same spaces without yelling at each other. And it looks like maybe we're getting close to that happening. So thanks for coming to the channel today. I hope it was helpful for the run through with the Meddling Mirabel. I hope to see you in the next channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for visiting and have a great adventure in Dreamlight Valley.